Hi, welcome to Suma, the first digital management system for certified nurse assistants and home health aides. I'm Denise, and I'm here to walk you through this tutorial on how to add and view your credits. So you've already created an account, you already understand what all the dashboards are all about and all the metrics, and you're ready to start inputting your CEUs. So you want to make sure to go to the main dashboard and click this link down here called Add Credit. The first thing it's going to ask you is how many hours was your credit worth? So if you have your certificate, you want to make sure to pull out your continuing education certificate now because that's what's going to have the information you need. So I have mine here, and I took a class at Ventura Training Institute, and you can see right here that it's a 1-hour course. So I want to make sure to put 1 hour. Now it's going to ask you what type of unit it is. So it is a drop down, and you can see there's various types of continuing education classes you can take. So in this case, I will explain them one by one, essentially what they are. The first one is a regular continuing education class. This is a class that you can take either in person or online through a department approved CEU provider. They usually issue you certificates for every class that you take, and it has all the information that you need. In services are any classes offered through your employer, a skilled nursing facility, or hospital. These programs are generally given by the DSD, or I'm sorry, these classes are generally given by the DSD, and they will cover a variety of topics, generally things that you'll see while you're working at the SNF, and those hours will actually count as continuing education. So you can record those here. If you are in an LVN, RN, or like licensed psychiatric technician program, those classes in those programs will count as continuing education as well. Keep in mind, though, that none of your prerequisites for these classes will count. So anything that you took to get into the program will not count as continuing education. Only the classes in the actual LVN, RN, or LPT programs will count. The nice thing is you actually get a lot of credit for these classes. So if you're on a quarter schedule, they give you one for every quarter unit, you get 10 hours of continuing education. And for every semester unit, you get 15 hours of continuing education. So the way that you want to prove that you've taken these classes is just to upload your transcript. If you take a home health aid class, you will also get continuing education towards your CNA license. They award you 26 hours. And the nice thing about this is if you click it, it will automatically put 26 hours right there. Now, if you take a CPR first aid or BLS class through either the American Heart Association or American Red Cross, those classes will also count as continuing education towards your license. These classes give you 4 hours for each class. And again, the nice thing is if you click it, it will automatically update that it's a 4-hour class. So I'm going to go back to the top one because I got continuing education, and I'm going to make sure to update this to 1. But right here, it is going to ask you whether it's online. And for me, it wasn't, so I'm not going to click it. And then I need to input the date of my CEU. So I'm going to get that here. And I took it 11/13/18. Okay, so now it's going to ask me the title, which is right here, fall prevention. I'm just going to copy that and put that there. And then if I want to, I can upload my document. So if I have this scanned or if I wanted to upload it, which why not? Let's upload it. All right, so I have it as my PDF. Then it's going to ask me a couple more things. So I need to know my provider name and my provider number. So the reason why it asks you for these ones is because this is to ensure that whatever certificate you're taking is actually through an approved provider, because every approved provider is going to be with an NAC number, so a NOC number. So I can find the name of my provider is Ventura Training Institute. I can type that right here. And my provider number is my NAC number, which you can always find on your certificate, which is right there. Okay, so I want to give one last look. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, gonna click create. All right, now I created my first credit. So if I ever want to look into it, I can see the document is attached here. And then I can also see my provider number, the date, how many hours, if it was online or not, it was not, and my any other information that I need. So I can view all of my credits, but then I can go to my progress, and now you can see it's actually tracking my unit. So I have 1 unit. If I want to find out what year this unit falls under, I can just click the years here. So it falls under my year 1 because you can see that I have 1 hour. If I click on year 2, it says I have 0 units because I haven't inputted any classes that fall within this date range. So the nice thing about the system is it will automatically place your continuing education in the correct year based on your dates that you have for your renewal periods. If you ever wanted to go back and view your credit, you can click in here and view any of the credits. So that's simple. If you have any other questions, you can email us at info@yoursumma.com. Thank you, and we'll see you later.